What's up everybody, welcome back to another video. So Allegri recently had his press conference for the match against Torino and he gave out some very good news, which was that Pogba is going to be in the squad for this match against Torino. Now obviously, as you know, Pogba has not been available for selection since pretty much August. In fact, he was selected for a game. It was a game against Monza, obviously the game that we lost 2-0, but obviously due to the fact that we were losing 2-0, we didn't really have time to put him on, or maybe he simply wasn't ready to get put on that early. And after that, he was not selected for any matches until this match, where apparently he is going to be selected. Now whether or not he is going to play or not is another discussion. I personally think it does vary from the result. If we are winning on 2-0, 3-0, which is going to be a bit hard against Torino because they're quite a good side, but if that is indeed the case, then I do expect him to at least come on as a sub. But again, if it's going to be a Juve Monza scenario where we're losing 2-0, we just need to put on attackers. Your most fit players and best players need to be on the pitch. I don't think Pogba is going to be one of those players. Obviously, so far has been very disappointing from Pogba throughout this season, because obviously he hasn't played an official match for Juventus since he has returned. He has played one match, which was a friendly match against Chivas in the summer. Obviously, he had the entire situation where he was going to therapy in order to avoid surgery, and then he ended up getting surgery regardless. I'm pretty sure he has been training at least individually with the Bulls since last year, since around October, November, and this year he has started to train with the team regularly as well. And to be honest, me and a lot of Juventini are a bit disappointed because we expected Pogba to return way earlier, at least in January. Well, now it's basically March and he still has not returned to the pitch. But if he does indeed return, he's going to be a very important piece to this Juventus team. Obviously, we need to win the Europa League or Coppa Italia. We need to get at least a European spot in the league, even if it's a Conference League spot. As long as we stay in Europe, that's all that matters, especially considering that the Champions League spots and maybe even Europa League spots are a bit hard to get at the moment. And you know, him returning is going to be very important, especially considering that we did literally send McKennie out on loan to Leeds, so we don't have a lot of midfielders at the moment. Miretti is also out, but if I'm not mistaken, he's going to return either this match, either the match after. Regardless, as I said before, we have a lot of injuries. McKennie left, so we really need as many midfielders as we can get. Regardless, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. What do you think about Pogba potentially returning for the match against Torino? Do you think he'll get any minutes? And do you think overall he can make a comeback this season? Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like, subscribe for more content, and see you in the next one.